school began just 10 years ago, set up with great sacrifice by concerned university students. Until this school was established, blind and deaf children weren't educated in this district. The principal himself is blind.
Two teachers and a few kids. That's how they started. He had been starving and no food to eat and all that. He had gone through a lot to bring this school to this situation, to this standard.
Sri Lankan businesses help finance the school. The students learn carpentry skills and sewing. They grow and sell vegetables. The goal is to help them generate an income. Even while at school, they're paid for their work.
Food and everything is provided here. That will be a saving for them. So therefore, they live here, that they don't have to pay anything. So that earning will be their saving.
With civil war all around, hundreds of local disabled children are still missing out on an education.
We know people are suffering there who are in real need, but it's frustrating to see that we can't get to those people, we can't help them. We are trying our best, but still, you can't travel to those areas.
I'm hopeful that one of the first priorities, once this terrible conflict is concluded, which I hope there will be peace in the next few months. Once that is done, I think the priority must be to look at differently abled people, because of course it's added to the issue, and it's created more people who have lost their limbs through landmines. Has been a terrible.
We got to reverse back. Oh no, now there's a bus behind us as well. Our next destination takes us another 3 hours into the jungle. We've just left the town of Manaragala and we're heading deeper into Tamil country. We're taking a bit of a risk by doing this, but we want to show you just how much the war is affecting the lives of these people. A lot of the men around here serve in the army, so therefore, as a result, there's lots of disability. We're in the east, an area notorious for the Tamil Tigers, a militant group who fought for independence for nearly 3 decades. The New Zealand government advises not to travel here. The roads here haven't been maintained for years. Apparently, that's deliberate, so rebels can't make an easy getaway. The fighting's been going on so long that nobody's been in to repair the roads. Oh, absolute mess. Potholes are huge. It's taken us so long to get where we need to go. As we bump our way across the roads, we all begin to wonder if this is a good idea. Our driver insists the district isn't safe. He wants to be out of here before nightfall. The foundation wanted us to travel here, to an area of tremendous need that's often ignored. We're advised to keep the camera out of sight. Yeah, we're just passing through a checkpoint here. We're in Tamil country right now, and yeah, I think we need to be quite careful because the area is quite volatile. There's still lots of fighting going on. And we just looked as normal as possible then. And they let us through, so that's cool. 20,000 Sri Lankan soldiers have artificial arms or legs, a result of the civil war. It's critical that these men are supported and learn new skills if they're to have any ability to provide for their families. We've come to meet an ex-soldier who had his leg blown off by a landmine. Manawadaji was a corporal. The army was all he'd known. He's luckier than most. He's been able to retrain as a carpenter. The MJF Foundation donated a bandsaw and lathe, which he's used to build this house, entirely by himself. He did all the joinery, all the brickwork, all the carving, and he made all the furniture. Just in there is the brand new kitchen for his wife. The foundation have donated things like these lathes, just to make life a bit easier. But still, everything's pretty simple. I mean, imagine getting up there with one leg. He'll use these skills to develop a business. Are you pleased to not be in the army anymore?
He would like to stay more, but since he lost his leg, he had to be removed from the army. It would have been nice if he can be there with his friends, serving the country and all that.
Many soldiers less fortunate than Manawadaji now have no income to support their families. Do you have many friends that have been injured?
There are a few whom he knows, his friends who got affected. He feels sad for them, but for him he's not. He's happy. He thinks he's normal. but he feels sorry for the other people who are disabled. You know, they have lost a part of their life, like they have lost either their legs or their hands, or so he feels sorry for that.
Our final goal was to see the beaches where the tsunami hit. This little boy helped lead our driver to an area affected back on December 26, 2004.
Where were you when the tsunami hit?
We are in the boat, and
The boat took you out to sea?
yes.
Wow. Did the government help you?
Yes,
Help
sir,
to
yes,
rebuild?
we help. Yes,
Yeah.
we will.
Just a little bit?
Yes, sir. New Zealand also help us.
Yeah?
Yes, I think
What did they do?
give us,
New boats?
yes, boats, nets, fishing nets, house.
Yeah.
And rebuild our houses.
Fix the houses?
Oh, yes.
Sweet. When the tsunami hit in 2005, people clambered onto this train because they thought it was going to be sturdy enough. 1,270 people died in these carriages.
The tsunami surged over the beach, rapidly heading inland, demolishing everything in its path, killing 31,000 Sri Lankans. Tens of thousands more were left injured or disabled. 400,000 jobs were lost. These people are resilient, but nearly 4 years on, they're still rebuilding the town of Gore. For the first time, we see disability openly acknowledged here.
The best thing we can do is bring the awareness of this situation and the lack of proper facilities into the public eye. So it's to do with mindset and, of course, commitment, going out there, feeling and conceptualizing and coming up with the solutions.
One of the biggest obstacles faced by charities is corruption. Much of the money targeted for aid never reaches the intended beneficiaries.
It is hugely frustrating, but allowing that frustration to diminish our enthusiasm would be a complete crime against the people we seek to assist. So we just keep our heads down and get on with the job, rather than getting bogged down in frustration.
Is a small world after all. Is a small world after all. Is a small, small world.